The road that they gave me, I did it. They was shocked, surprised. Because they have that deep African accent and everything.
Yeah.
That I even add some French inside,
Yeah.
But what happened is that I was selected, but I have to pay like $600.
So you casted for Tyler Perry and you got selected, but you had to pay
$600. Yes. We grow up with fear. Fear because our parent, our grandparent, our grand-grandparent, our grand-grand-grand-grandparent. With time, you just have to move to Africa. We don't take risks. And for you to take risks, you have to be able to ask questions. But we don't ask questions. Also, the religion also is a problem.
Right.
So every single day, you live with fear. And so even when we move now from Africa, that fear still follow us.
Right.
We are not able to take any risk. Once we have a job that they pay us $20 or $50, that's it. If you have 10 artists, at least 6, they complicated their life for fame.
Yeah.
Or 6, they find themselves where they didn't know, but they can't reverse.
Come back out.
They can't come back out. Because in this thing that we are doing, talent sometimes is not enough. You need a little luck. There are people 1 billion times good than any comedian that you know on earth, but they never explode. Make it in showbiz. If you don't find it, people will find you. If you don't take your leg to go and look for juju or for complication to get fame, then we come and propose to you. And that happened to me.
Wow.
That happened to me in 2007.
What's up, guys? You're welcome back to the World Caffeine Podcast. If this is your first time on the show, thank you for joining us. My name is J06, and today we have another special guest in the house. Now, you might know him online as Sarafina, Radio 1 Battery, or Brown, whichever way you know him online. You know he takes pride in making us laugh. And as an entrepreneur, he didn't just stop there. He created a company where he takes artists and comedians all around the world, like right now that he's on tour. But today, he's in the studio with us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the CEO of BMC Entertainment, Mr. Brown.
Yay!
Welcome, my brother.
Man. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How's business?
Slowly and surely, man. Slowly and surely.
That's right. The last time we talked, you said you were going to New York to watch the game, the soccer game. Did you make it there?
I make it, but what happens is I watch the game outside.
You watched it from. Did you feel bad about Messi? Because I didn't.
About Messi, man, it's a soccer, man. You actually
you have to.
Yeah, it happened,
Right.
At the end of the day, one person must win.
That's right. I mean, I like Messi a lot. I just don't like what Argentina, the team, did the whole of this World Cup. So I think something is going on with them being sanctioned a lot. I think they should do that because soccer is not supposed to be.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, it's great to have you, my brother. So, for those who don't know who you are, who is Mr. Brown?
Yeah, I was about to say, everybody knows me. I'm originally from Cameroon and Bamileke. I'm Charles Fapondon, was my real name. And my artist name is Nilo or Brown or Sarafina or Mr. Minyang. Yeah.
A lot of names there. Cool. So tell us, you have moved from one place to the other. Before we go deep into your career as a comedian, you started in Cameroon and you moved to a couple of other places before the United States. Tell us your journey all around the world as you've been moving.
Yeah, I started everything in Cameroon, right? I started doing comedy at the age 11 years old, 10 years, already 13 years old. I was writing script, without knowing even what I was doing, but I was writing stories and everything, The other is that my parents didn't believe in me because one day sitting at the parlor, my father asked me, my son, what do you want to become when you grow up? He was together with a friend. I said, if you have money, send me to the training center of Uncle Chama. Uncle Chama was, I think, he's no more to, I don't know, but he's a legend, He was a legend, let me put it like that, because I don't know if he's alive or he's no more alive. And at that time, he just opened a training center to everybody who have that passion to do arts, comedy. Right. I said to my father, you have money, send me to the training center of Uncle Chama. Father laughed at me. And that type of life is like, dang, I just lost one son.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Because back in the day, man, back in the days, like if any parents ask you a question, my daughter, my son, when you grow up, what you want to become? They ask the question, they have the answer already.
Doctors.
They are expecting doctor,
Lawyers.
lawyers, engineer, pilot. Yeah. So that's how that was my dream, that was my passion, and even as my parents didn't believe in me, I keep doing my thing. Primary school, I was always the best, cracking joke, making people laugh. And that's where at the age of 15, I started to organize my own show. I built a group. I brought some 3 guys together. And I went to all the primary school. I went there back in the days, and I talked to the headmaster. I said, sir, we have a group. There was a group back in the days who used to come in primary school. They're going to do some show, and the school, we asked to the students to go home and get money from their parents to come and pay,
Right.
Yes. So at the age of 15, I get back to the primary school. I say, sir, they think that's the other group, they used to come here and make show, we laugh, we pay money. I can do that and more than even. I'm the best.
Right.
And the headmaster, the director told me, okay, if you can do that, no problem. Bring me your group. So I brought the group of guys that I put together. We're going to start to advertise the show. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's how I started. With nothing, right?
Right.
I spoke to the director. I convinced him, They started to make advertisement in all classroom. We are talking a school like more than 3,000 students. I got a guy in the area. His name was Speedo. He's alive. He's a rapper. Yes, I said, okay, this is a vision. As your DJ, come, you're going to do the work. Now we need equipment like music, speaker, all those things. And when I see this brother also on the street, on the road, he have this place that they call in French discotheque.
Yeah.
So they used to sell like
CDs back
cassette.
then. Yeah.
Back then, yes. So I talked to him, I said, okay, this is my vision. Are they going to sell ticket 100 francs? And 100 francs, you're going to have 5 francs in each ticket that they sell. He just told me that, man, when you're ready, come and get the
equipment.
Yeah. So 2 days before the event, we show up to that school. We go classroom to classroom and make some little fun, for like 1 minute to convince the student and to show them the product that we have. All the students, everybody bought a ticket.
Wow.
That's how we did the show, man. At the end, when I count money in my hand, that was 60,000 francs CFA. So after paying everybody, I left in my hand with 30,000 francs. So we did that in maybe 4 other schools. Same thing, same result, money coming. Okay, bang. From there, I said, okay, I have a friend called Willie Dufred. He's present in Gabon. He connected me with the first comedian, a legend. He's no more alive. His name was Tanandang. He used to make comedy belonging to the group Quattro du Riz. Yeah, and he was working also at the CRTV back in the day, CRTV Radio.
That's like one of the biggest TV stations.
The national station. So I keep calling this guy, only give me appointment, call me this day. And I have that brother in the area who love what I do. He's always there to support me, from a rich family.
Right.
You understand? So anytime when I say, man, Tanandang said I should call him, you're going to give me money, I'm going to make the call. Until finally, this guy told me, okay, let me tomorrow come at the radio and we're going to meet there. The next day when I was ready to go, I heard at the national station, the guy is dead. Okay, I didn't give up. The same guy who gave me the number of Tanandang, the same guy came again and gave me the number of Fingon Tralala, who is alive, who is my mentor. See, today we are still together, I started calling Fingon Tralala. He told me that, okay, if you make everybody laugh, including me, we're going to work together.
And what year was this?
That was, I'm talking like 2002.
2002, wow. That's a long time ago.
Yes, 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, immediately I improvised something. That was one story, I did that story and everybody scattered, it was kind of funny. And that's how I started functioning with Fingon Tralala. Moving from Bonaberi to Ndobo Zashman, I don't have money. It's transportation. So, like 2 weeks, going, come back, Later on, Fingona told me, bro, I took a time to money to observe you and everything. You're a good guy. You don't need to be, coming here for you can work. You go back to Bonaberi.
Yeah.
Just come, let us live together. We travel around the country, doing shows, he's a mentor and everything.
Right.
That's where we are the first people. Then when Canal 2, back in the day, we call it TV Plus.
Yeah.
Because it was not yet on satellite.
Yeah.
So we were the first people who started like doing things, Canal 2 International.
That used to be a big station growing up too. Yeah.
Yes, the name was already there. No money, you understand? The money is all coming. You understand? So, who mean that, okay, my vision was so big. I have a big dream. So, I was not concerned with money by that time.
Yeah.
I was like, connection, know the job. 2007, we planned a journey to Belgium, I think that was Spain or Belgium.
Yeah.
But that journey didn't work.
Oh, so you were trying to travel to Belgium?
Yes.
Oh, that's...
And being with Fingon Kalala by that time, back in the days, I was writing a lot. And, if you remember the late Marc Vivian Fouet.
Soccer player who died on the field.
Yes. Yeah. I brought the idea to Fingon Kalala. Let's all make an audio. Because back in the day, we used to do like audio, Yeah, we wrote the album. That was 6 titles. 3 titles was coming from me. 2 from Tiny Condom and 1 from Fingon Kalala.
And when you say album, you're talking about comedy.
Yes, it was full
not
comedy.
Music, okay.
Yes, like Sister to Man. Yeah, we did everything and that was a success. That album was a success. You understand?
Wow.
Yeah, but a lot of things behind.
Right.
I don't want to go into detail.
Politics, but
yes. Just to say that's a showbiz, man. Fingon Kalala connected me to a company called Promet Cameroon. You understand? I started working there like artistic director. So I was in charge like advertisement, everything, any place where the product is slow, they're going to send me there. You understand?
Yeah.
The same time working at the RTM, the radio of late Tomions and the White Zinali Usia Alive. So one day I'm in the car with the producer, my producer. He said, okay, my brother told me this about you. Do you have anything that I can produce? I say, how many? You want to produce 20 albums? If you want 50 albums, I have...
You're already equipped.
I'm ready, Yeah, because, bro, I was writing. That's how finally I ended up having a producer that we signed 5 years of contract. Wow. And we produced my first album, audio album, titled like Pauvreté est un combat personnel. Poverty is a personal fight. Okay. Just to say that you poor, it's up to you to kick it away by working hard, My first album really was out in 2007. What happened that the album was not successful just about the promotion. I have a producer, but he didn't invest on promotion. So after the 5 years contract, I couldn't go back again in Douala because the way for me to respect that contract, I have to leave Douala and go to Bamenda. Because in Douala, there's a lot of temptation. Temptation,
what kind of temptation?
Like somebody comes say, man, I want to produce you. I want to do this to you.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? I already signed a contract somewhere else. When somebody comes, right? Okay, I want to produce you. But you're already under a contract, right?
Yeah.
With somebody else.
Okay.
I say, but I'm going to give you maybe 2 million or 1 million. I know that the other person didn't give you nothing.
Right,
or
right.
maybe give you something was not like the one that they proposed to you.
Gotcha.
You understand?
Gotcha.
And knowing also that I'm from a, let me say, poor family. Extremely poor.
Yeah.
You get me, right?
Yeah.
I didn't want any problem. We have a caravan, a card that I used to make advertisement with it. Any company, anybody who come in that, West.
Yeah.
Then we contact my office, the office of our producer, and then we ask for Nilo to do the advertisement. I was doing like 1 hour, 10,000 francs CFA, man.
That's because good money then.
Because when I do your show, when I do your caravan, 100% sure the hall will be full.
Right.
Yes, man. When the contract finished in May 2012, I couldn't go back in Douala because the people that left in Douala was already far.
Oh yeah.
That's why I said, man, I need to travel.
I need to travel. Start looking at ways to leave the country.
Yes. My end goal was to finish the contract. When I finish it, bro, like 3 months later, I moved.
Yeah.
I went to Dubai. Arrived in Dubai 2016, 2017. Bro, there were not 2 people on social media, Facebook. You understand?
Yeah.
Making show. The character of Sarafi that I created in Dubai. When I used to come live, man, before 20 minutes, 5,000, 10,000 are connected. 10,000 people are connected. I used to make sure that, man, like 50,000 people. But the thing is that I didn't know how to use the social media and everything to monetize it. Yes.
And all that. Yeah. And nobody, even your fans, nobody could tell you about.
The thing is that I was not like kind of focused on how can I use it to make money. Bro, to come here in America, the fans are the one who pay my flight ticket. Fans are the one who receive in Michigan.
So for the Seraphine character, is it still a sensation or have you let that character sleep for now?
I can say, based on so many life situations, I just put the character on standby. And I have in my inbox, man, a lot of messages. Because a lot of people, a lot of young comedian, they got inspired from the character of Sarafi. I got messages like they say, but Brown, where is Sarafi? There is this guy, there is this one doing this, there is this one doing this.
Oh man.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. I say, but if people can get inspired, that's good. Yeah. But there is a trick, something tricky on that character. Because when you incarnate the person, the character in 100%, when I say incarnate, you get what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
Mean that you try to play the role in 100%. Even in the normal life, you are not in the character. You find yourself trying to do like a woman. Yeah, because they are bad spirit. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, let me understand this. So let's talk about like someone like Tyler Perry.
Yes.
Doing the feminine character in Madeir. So you're saying like there's some spirits tied to it that can make him start behaving same way.
Yes, it happened. Anybody who's a good actor will tell you this character that I used to do, even in normal life, I can find myself, doing it. I have to, you understand?
You have to separate yourself.
Yeah, you have to separate yourself. So that's why so many times I took a break. So many times my mind like, man, you have to stop this character. Because after the show, even the character is still following you.
Do you have some instances that you did some stuff that you felt like this is not me based on the character?
Yeah, it happened when I was in Dubai. It happened. It happened, but I have to kick it away. I said, no, this one I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to do the job, do it very well, be in the skin of the character that I'm trying to portray out.
Talking about this, how much spirituality is in show business? How much spiritual effect do you think people get into because they want to become stars, or even not knowing you become a star, a famous person, and then you're forced to start doing something? Because from what you are saying, there's a lot of spirituality in show business.
Yes, there's a lot. When I say a lot, because in the day of today, if you have 10 artists, right?
Yeah.
If you have 10 artists in the world right now, if you have 10 artists, at least six, they complicated their life for fame. All six, they find themselves where they didn't know, but they can reverse.
Come back out.
They can come back out. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. Because in this thing that we are doing, talent sometimes is not enough.
Right.
You need a little luck.
That's right.
You understand? There are people 1 billion times good than any comedian that you know on earth. But they never explode. They never make it. I do comedy for the love of the thing, because that's the only thing today. I'm 47, 48 years old, right? There is no job that I've ever dreamed that, okay, as the comedy is not going, I should leave this thing and focus on this.
Yeah.
You understand? So anything I'm doing out of comedy is just to survive. Now, if I wanted, because, okay, I'm telling you, in showbiz, if you don't find it, people will find you. If you don't take your leg to go and look for juju or for complication to get fame, then we come and propose to you. And that happened to me.
Wow.
That happened to me in 2007.
You had a personal experience.
Yes, say this guy. I'm gonna keep him. I'm not calling him name, right?
Right.
So when I released my first album, I took the cassette. I went to the office. I said, okay, man, this is and I make a dedication to you or whatever. He told me, this artist, this, you see they are singing, they make a lot of money, people love them. You think that it's just because they are so good or what? I was just listening. He said, I know the person who work on this man. The person is not. I'm going to send you there. I will pay for everything. Go there. This person going to work on you. Anything you open your mouth to say, it come back into money.
Wow. That's crazy.
And as I'm saying, the artist. He's a legend.
You can say his name. You can say his name. You can say his name.
There was one of the release. He was naked on the yes. So the man said, okay, I'm going to send you there. I'm going to pay money, everything. You will go. They're going to work on you. When you get back, anything you do, anything you open your mouth to say, anything you record, it come back into money. You know what happened? I said, okay. That's how I'm going to think about it. When I left that place, as I'm sitting here, I never returned there. So that's like how many years? Already like more than 25 years.
Right.
I'm talking about 2007. Now
Yeah,
it's 2026, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a long time.
You understand? So, just to say, the showbiz is dirty. But there are many ways
Right.
not to put your hand in anything. You understand? If
Yeah.
you want to go, as you ask me, how you doing, bro? I say slowly and surely. I always go slow.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's it.
But surely.
But surely. You understand?
Cool. Cool. So one big question I have is, you've been in Cameroon to Dubai, Dubai to the United States, and you've been doing comedy. Do you think that most of us Africans who are in music, comedy, whatever showbiz we're doing, do you think we need to go back to the roots, like in Africa, to gain that mass appeal? The reason I ask this is because a lot of our African artists, who some of them were born here, even the Davido, some of them grew here, but they had to go back to Africa before their fame finally came. So do you think it matters that you go back, or do you think it doesn't matter, you can be here in America and still make it? What do you think about that?
I think based on your belief, right? Based on your belief. Because wherever you are, you understand? Wherever you are, if the thing that you are doing, you're doing it very good. Let me tell you, when it comes into showbiz, the power of showbiz, of the art, is the promotion. You get what? It's promotion.
Right.
If you do good and you can invest in promotion, wherever you are, you're going to make it. You're going to blow. It's just that some people have that mindset. No, you have to go back to your root. You have to go back to your root. No.
Okay.
You understand? Because you have to know who you are, right? And when you don't put any limit, any boundary around you, you will understand that wherever you are, the thing that you are doing, and you follow also some codes, some law, whatsoever, you're going to make it. As I say, in art, it's just a promotion.
Right.
If you don't sing good, if you're the worst singer ever, you make a bad music, who is not good. But you put money in promotion, bro. That means I listen that music today. I say, tomorrow the same music sound in my ear. Different station, same music. You understand?
Right.
I open the TV, it's still that artist. I close it. When I go there, the same artist. After 2 months, after 3, 4, 5 months, I'm not gonna know what's gonna happen. I don't know what will happen.
Right.
I will start to sing that music.
Right. That's
I will
so
start
true.
to sing it.
That's so true.
That's the power of promotion. But now, to people believe that no, you have to go back to your root because this person was and he went back. This person was and he went back. I also know that whatever you believe without doubts, it can work.
Right.
It can work for you or for whosoever. But to me, I don't think that it's always must that you have to go back. Because we also have artists from Africa who are in Europe or America who blow without saying that let me go back first home and do blow home before coming back. Yes.
Gotcha. I think that the other thing too, especially when it comes to like musicians, right? They have a core fan base, mostly in Africa, and I also think that a lot of people here in the Western world, I might be wrong, but they tap into what's happening back there, and then if you see like the most popular songs that we listen here, it first of all blow up back there, right?
Today in Africa, people decide to stay hungry, but to have data. As long as you keep doing your thing here, and you spray it on all platforms, and now get connected with people back home, like people working the radio,
That's right.
journalists, animator, and all those things. You get me right?
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here, you're gonna see on this event. I can say all Cameroon is aware of this event. Why? Because I have to contact all my colleagues, all my old friends, and everything. Okay, man, do something with that event, with my event. Do a little short comedy or whatever, and put you on your platform. You understand?
Yeah.
Cameroon is aware of that show.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
So, yes. So just to say that nobody, no artist in the day of today, if you are in abroad, don't always believe that. No, I have to go back in my. As to any artist who in abroad, we have one Cameroonian artist. He's a comedian. He's doing good in America. Does he know that guy in Cameroon?
Who's that?
Daddy Clevet. That's the name. Daddy Clevet.
Okay.
That guy is not already in Hollywood.
Nice.
You know, he's doing good. If you understand the concept of connection, Daddy Clevet is connection.
I was gonna ask too. Do you have any, like, who are your favorite comedians here in America, and have you tried to work on any of their projects, or have you reached out to anybody so far in the American, like, Hollywood here?
Okay, when I was coming in America, right, the number one comedian that that I really love was this one from Madia.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. So when I reached in America, I was in Michigan. Maybe just like 3 weeks in America, and I saw a casting, from Tyler Perry, one of the agency in Michigan, in Detroit.
Right.
What I did, the next I went there. Bro. This pidgin or English I'm speaking now, he's the best, so because I didn't know, I couldn't articulate. You understand?
Right.
I went there, bro. I went for that casting. The role that they gave me, I did it. Man, there was shock, surprise, because they have that deep African accent and everything.
Yeah.
That I even add some French inside,
Yeah.
But what happened is that I was selected, but I have to pay like $600.
Wait. So you casted for Tyler Perry and you got selected, but you had to pay
$600. Yes.
So that's how it works, or was that?
I don't know if that's how it works. I don't know how you get me right, but they asked me $600 in that agency in Detroit. I was just like 3 weeks in America.
And this was a legit Tyler Perry
crew. It was a legit Tyler Perry agency. I was not alone. There were many people there. Many people. I love Tyler Perry, man. You get me right?
Yeah.
And after him, come Cat Williams.
Cat Williams, yeah. What do you think about Michael Blackson? He's originally African too, and
from Ghana, right?
Yeah, from Ghana. What do you think about him?
Yes, Michael Blackson also is good.
Yeah,
he is really good in comedy, show, pull the crowd and whatever. And the thing is that he grow here. He's not born here, but he grow here.
Yeah,
he went to school here.
Yep.
And he's always at the right place. Because I always say, like, when you come in a country that you say you want to do some comedy music or you want to do any job, look the area where they really do that thing, where there is demand.
Right.
Always look where where the consumers are many.
Yeah.
And go there, like California, all those.
Right.
All those places. That the right place will,
Right.
But Mike Blasso he's really good, man. He represent us.
Yeah, for real.
He's our guy.
So before we go deep into this show coming up here in Iowa and talk about some of these artists, do you or BMZ Entertainment, do you have plans on reaching out to people like Michael Blackson that we talked about, people that can relate, who are already in the entertainment industry here? Do you have plans on doing some project with some guys like that? I have
a lot of plans. The only thing that you don't pay fees, the only thing who is free on earth, I say the only thing is dream. For BMZ to bring, why not Tyler Perry? Take them to Africa, because BMZ is international. You understand? to take them back in our country, in Cameroon.
Awesome.
You know, yeah,
Awesome.
that's a dream. That's a vision.
That's cool.
100% is going to happen.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that belief. So for the artists whom you guys are going to tour, where is the tour going? Before we talk about this artist, where are you guys going to be touring?
Okay, yeah. We're gonna start here in Iowa, which is August 7, you know, and after Iowa, we are going to Minnesota.
Okay.
Minnesota, we go to Texas. Texas, Maryland.
Right.
And we're looking also Columbus, Ohio.
Ohio. Okay.
You know?
Cool.
Yes, and when we're done with America, we are going to Europe, going to UK. UK will be the first place. France, Belgium. We're going to finish everything. So something that like maybe by next year ending, we'll be finishing the tour.
The tour.
Yes,
Okay.
but we're going to finish the tour in Africa.
That's right.
Yeah.
The motherland.
Motherland. Yes.
Cool. So what artists are coming? I know you got Montez, you got Auntie Felicia, you got
Adele Clarice.
and what other artists are going to
Adele
be?
Clarice, T-Boss.
I saw Romeo E.
Romeo also,
yeah.
Romeo also will be performing. You know, that guy is talented, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Yokubi, who is a Liberian artist. Moni Lucio from Sudan. Jara.
So Iowa is going to be on fire. 7th of August.
More than fire, bro. 7 August.
That's for
and
sure.
I can assure you 100%
Yeah.
that BMZ Entertainment, you know, is the first entertainment company here in Des Moines who is organizing this type of show.
Wow.
Because sometimes people will do organize a show with one artist, you know, two artists. Because this is a lot, you know.
You're supporting a whole lot of.
Yeah. Well, you want to do it, man.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. So for if people want to work with BMZ Entertainment, if you have like talents and you know, young upcoming African comedians, artists that want to work with BMZ Entertainment, how do they do that? How do they get involved?
Okay. Before even talking about the artists who want to work with me, right, with the BMZ Entertainment, I will first talk about business people. Anytime BMZ have a project, anybody is welcome as partner.
Sure.
Because it's not something for one person or whatever, but the idea have to come from somebody.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm that one. You understand?
Right.
Yes. Everybody you feel like to come and invest. If you heard that, okay, BMZ is bringing Michael Jackson is they say he's dead, right? I'm sorry. okay. If they say BMZ bringing Kotobas,
Yes.
Kotobas.
I think he's not here either.
He's not there either. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yes. If they say Michael Jackson, you know, is bringing Kosi, you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
You know-
Davido.
Yes, we say Kosi or Davido, you know, or Angelique Kidjo, and
Yeah.
you understand?
Yep.
You know automatically that those artists, 100% sure, they all gonna be full.
Yeah.
Or the stadium gonna be full. Or Burna Boy.
Right.
Man, just rush and contact the BMZ, man. I saw your flyer. There is space for me to partner.
Yes.
You know?
Cool.
There will be always space.
I think that is actually a very brilliant idea. And in terms of collaboration and working together to build wealth. Do you think your people, first of all, support our work to the extent that they're going to be, you know, interested in investing projects like this?
Africans in general, we don't support each other. But that was a couple years back. But today we start to build that love to support each other, to empower others.
Yeah.
You know, just to say that I'm positive.
Yeah.
By the time the BSC explodes or whatever, just like in the project, you know, this project that we carry today.
Yeah.
You know, there is someone behind the project also who put money, who is not Cameroonian.
Right.
You know,
That's
who is
true.
from Togo. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, that's why I say in the day of today, Africans, they start to understand that, you know, we need to unite. We need to empower each other. We need to support. You know, we need to partner. You know, yes.
Absolutely. When I asked ChatGPT one time, why is it that Africans don't build wealth or are not building significant wealth? One of the points that ChatGPT, and you can try it, anybody can try it. One of the point that ChatGPT brought out was Africa don't leverage numbers. They don't leverage each other to use each other. And that's one thing that other communities are using. But for us, we prefer to own 100% of nothing than 1% of something huge. How do you think we can solve this problem?
Yeah, bro. You know, to solve that problem, we have to be able, to share the same love that we share with the colonizer. To share that same love with us, within us.
Yeah.
That same love that we give to strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Person, I don't say stop giving that same love to a stranger, but that same love, double it to your fellow brother and sister African.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you have to tell to ChatGPT that we are doing better because when we are improving,
we're getting better.
Yes, you understand?
Yeah.
No, because what ChatGPT say is true.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's true.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to sing every day that I'm negative, it will never change. But
Right.
the day that you're improving, you have to appreciate.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because let us not go far. This project, this event,
Mm-hmm.
I have people say, but why it's 500? Why 1,000?
Yeah.
Why $50? Seriously? Now Michael Jackson. When you face this type of spirit,
Yep.
don't generalize. Don't say Africans.
Yeah.
Deal with that person personally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because if I want to generalize, I will not organize. I will not build this company.
Right.
You understand? Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you see have that African people who have the spirit of supporting, promoting.
That's right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Even as at the end of the day, out of 10, you will have just 3 for you understand.
Mhm.
But
Yep.
you understand? So
This yeah.
yeah.
I think that for me, like you just rightly said, we have to start making the effort, and we not just complaining all the time. It's like every time you see an African person, maybe in like grocery stores or wherever, they always look at you like you guys have a problem, right? It's like they always like this facial expression, like why, So I've took it upon myself to always say, "Hi, how you doing?" to see if they can calm down. Like it's just weird, and you can realize that, and then you see them saying hello to another person that don't look like you. So it's like there is some internal battle within us. But like I said, I've taken upon my own self to greet every African person I meet very well so that they know I've seen them, and I'm trying to say, you are my brother, you're my sister. So about how much money do you think you're going to make from this show? And the reason that I ask this question is to give some type of idea to those who want to invest with you.
Yes. It's a good question because any investor have to be 100% sure.
Sure, if they're going to
Before even it doesn't work, but at least you have to assure
them. Yep. Mm-hmm.
If the first show that I organized in 2024, if I didn't make money and make a gain, so just to say, this event is like, we can say like already like $15,000-$20,000.
Right.
Invest on this event.
Invested in.
Yes, investing.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And based my calculation, I can see like, double of that money.
Right. And that's for one night.
That's for one night.
Mm-hmm.
That's for a couple of hours.
Cool. So, Brown, what do you think is? And first of all, I want to commend you for taking this to a business aspect, because a lot of us we have talent, but like you said, you made a mistake way back then of not monetizing your platforms to make money. But now I think you've learned from that mistake and you're building a business. What advice would you give to the Africans who are in America just working, not thinking of creating a business like you do or like you are doing right now? What advice would you give Africans who are here in America just working and not even thinking about business or stuff like that?
It's because they never think first to be rich. Because if you want to be poor forever, just keep working and get your paycheck. But if you talk about you want to get rich, you have to create a business. And when you start creating business, that means even when you sleep, money is coming. The advice I want to say to my people So all Africans is that at the end of the day, we have to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
But even when you start somewhere, you know, you have to be more realistic. Okay, I'm working in this company. This is how much I'm making. I spend this is how much I'm saving. Okay, I can save this amount for the next 5 years or 10 years to get this capital I invest on this business or open this thing. You know, how old am I? I'm how old? You think how old am I?
You already mentioned, you said 47?
You okay? 47,
Yeah.
48, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And today you see me maybe talking about BMZ entertainment.
Yeah.
And before BMZ, there are so many things that I was bringing up or whatever because, you know, out of 10 people start business, you might have only 2 who just started and things just blow.
Right.
You're going to start and you're going to fall. It's not going to work. You're going to make some mistake. But through those mistakes, it's not that you fail, but you learn through those mistakes and keeping, you understand?
Absolutely.
Just to say to my people that artists or you're not artists or whatever, please always think about business. If you want to get rich.
Yeah. The cause of the problem. Why do you think, in the first place, we are so scared to attempt businesses? Most of us. Why do you think that's a problem with Africans? Because if you look at Mexicans, our brother Mexicans, most of them build something. They start a business or do whatever. If you look at the Indians, most of them they have stores and shops, and Chinese and same thing. But we are the one immigrant group that we are only in the conversation of jobs. What do you think is the problem?
Bro, the problem is deep. Because if you want to see the root problem,
Yeah.
who are still following us until today, until right now, is Mr. Colonizer. You understand?
Right.
We grow up with fear. Fear because our parent, our grandparent, our grand-grandparent, our grand-grand-grand-grandparent, you know,
Yeah.
they put that fear on them. You get what I'm saying? So any other generation who is coming, that fear is already there. Even if you understand? And it's something that, you know, with time, you just have to move to Africa. When you move to Africa, you start to travel before you understand some things.
Yeah.
We don't take risk. And for you to take risks, you have to be able to ask questions. But we
Right.
don't ask questions.
We're actually being made to be scared to ask questions.
Yes. You know?
Yeah.
So this problem is really deep.
Yeah.
And sometimes you think that there is hope that change going to be, but there is no hope yet. You understand?
I think that you've said it, like I've said it a lot of times, that, you know, if we go back, like when we grew up in Africa, I remember, I don't know, for other people, we used to have what we call 30 math questions. If you fail one, it's a flog. So you fail one, bam. You fail two, you get flogged 2 times. If you fail all 30, you get flogged 30 times.
Yes.
And there are times where the teacher might ask a question. What's the capital of the United States? You put your hand up and say Chicago. And the teacher said, everybody shame him. Shame, he's so dumb. And that has affected us, I think. And most of us don't even realize that we come with that inside of us. And so we're scared to ask questions. We're scared to fail, because even if you fail from school, you go home, your parents punish you for failing. While the other side here, they encourage the kids, even the wealthy children, that failure is okay. Failure is data.
Yes.
Failure helps you know what to do next time. And so once we get here, we already have that in us. And so we're just totally blocked, which is...
And also to add, when I say the colonizer, there are so many things. Even also the religion also is a problem.
Right, right.
The religion also is a problem that they impose it on us. And with that, with the Bible, you cannot discover yourself. You cannot know who you are.
Right.
Because they already make you understand that don't go there. If you go there, that's what's going to happen. Don't go there. If you go there, that's what's going to happen. At the end of the day, you will never take any risk.
Yeah.
You will never know who you are. So every single day, you live with fear.
Fear.
That's how we go to sin. We go to higher fire if I do this one, if I do this one. And so even when we move now from Africa, we have a lot to travel in abroad. You understand? That fear still follow us.
Right.
We are not able to take any risk. You know?
Yeah.
Once we have a job that they pay us $20 or $50,
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that question is so deep. You understand? And the root problem is really, 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 really deep.
Deep. That's facts.
Yeah,
That's facts.
and so large. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
facts.
always keep in mind, as long as you're here, you will never and never and never do something on earth. Because to do something on earth, you have to know who you are.
Right.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Know who you are. Know what you want.
Yep.
After you know what you want, what are the things I have to put? What are the things I have to put down to achieve that thing that I want?
Right.
You understand?
Gotcha.
And don't be scared of any human being on earth. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And they pass us. The European, the American, they pass on with all that. You understand?
Yeah.
And we cannot keep complaining every single day. We cannot keep complaining every single day. No, we don't need to be blame again the colonizer, 300 years ago, 400 years ago. But you see how some Africa will sit down, they did it to us. No, they didn't do that they didn't do it for you.
Right.
That's for your ancestor. You have to fix the mistake right now.
No. Yep.
You know? You have to fix the mistake right now. Don't keep complaining.
Yeah.
Ask question. Go outside, work. Don't only keep working. You understand? See how you can multiply the money.
That's right. So, what would you tell someone? You've been in America for a little bit now, and you have this knowledge and you understand why we're not building wealth and why we're not getting rich and we're just getting stuck with a job. What would you tell someone coming from Africa today? You've already been in that system. I came in the system. I made the mistakes. They told me the same thing. What would you tell someone different that just come today to America? What advice would you give them?
The first thing I will tell to whosoever who is leaving Africa to come to America today, I will tell him, before asking any question, make your research. You have internet. You have everything. Make your research before go and see your brother African or a sister African to ask that question. But you already have a little idea. Because you cannot before you make research, you need to have a little idea about it, right?
Right.
Who mean that if you do not have idea and whosoever stand to advise you, because in America or abroad, people have been there before you. It's just like they know everything.
Right.
You understand? They know everything. By the end of the day, they know, but they don't share the right one. You understand? That's why I say to anybody who come to America or to Europe, go to Europe today, when you go there, once you know that you are going to America, start making your research from back home.
Yeah.
So when you enter here, already on the land, go on your Google, make your research. We have everything. ChatGPT, ask question. Now go and see now or is whosoever around you.
That's right.
You know? Now, and I will tell you this, and to any of our brother, if you have access to ask your question to any American, if you are here in America, if you have access to ask question to have a friend who is American, native here, whatever, ask that question, because those people, they don't lie.
Yeah.
They don't lie.
They're very honest.
Yes.
Which is sad for us that we are not.
Yes. You know, because we, just to tell the truth, we are not nice. You know, some of we. Let me say majority of us. You understand? Majority of us, we are not nice to each other. Because you came to America, you make 30 years, you did not invest back home, you don't even invest in America. You don't want to allow somebody who just come behind you to do better. You know?
Yeah.
That's why I'm that person that when I came in America, even in Middle East, you know, I look the area. Any time when you come close to me, I was saying, I'm not saying for a job. I'm not directing for a job for $8, $10, $15, whatever. You understand? I will direct you for a good job that you're going to make. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why I get to America, less than 2 years, I bought my house. Just to say to anybody moving from Africa to come to Europe, to America, please, before you want to see your fellow brother African to ask question, make your research. Because before you want to go and ask the question, you have the idea already. Now, anything that you do not have idea on it, and your fellow brother or sister African tell you, take the information, go and make your research.
Right.
Take the information and go and make your research. Yes. So
That's
it.
dope, man. That's some good advice, Brown. I told you he's not only a comedian but also an entrepreneur, for real. Cool. So for those who want to reach out to Brown, walk with Brown, and also know where the shows are going in the other communities that you'll be going to, how can they find you? How can they reach you?
Yeah, to reach me, just go on Facebook, just type Brown. You know, you can call my number 515-313-3847.
Cool.
Yeah. You can also go on TikTok, Brown. You're going to get me there.
Awesome.
You know?
And
Yes.
BMZ Entertainment also has his own.
Yeah, BMZ. You can write on bmzentertainment.info.gmail.com.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, my brother, thank you so much. It was always impactful talking.
Bro, I'm the one to thank you, you know. I really appreciate and say, okay, may the creator continues, you know.
That's
so
right.
Bless you with more idea and with good people around you.
Right,
So
that's
we
right.
say slowly and surely, you know,
That's
the
how we
road.
do.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, guys, for watching. If this was your first time on the podcast, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button and leave us a comment with what you have to add to the show. My name is J06, and I will leave his handles for all the social medias and email on the description so you can reach out to him if you would like to. I will catch you on the next episode. Stay wealthy, stay healthy, and stay blessed.